Okay, so I stopped using toothpaste for 30 days, and here's what happened. So let me tell you guys a story. This began as a random curiosity, something I never thought I'd actually try. But one night, while scrolling through health forums, I stumbled upon a post that questioned everything I believed about oral hygiene. Is toothpaste actually helping you? Or is it hurting you? That hit me like a jolt. We've all been raised on the idea that brushing twice a day with toothpaste is the gold standard for oral health. But what if that wasn't the full truth? What if the chemicals inside most toothpastes are doing more harm than good? So I decided to experiment. I stopped using toothpaste for 30 days. Now don't get me wrong. I didn't stop brushing my teeth. I still brushed twice a day, but with just water and occasionally some baking soda. No minty paste, no foaming chemicals, just me, a brush, and pure curiosity. The first week was a bit weird. My mouth didn't feel clean in the way I was used to. No fresh mint blast, no artificial sweet aftertaste. I felt a little paranoid about bad breath. And honestly, I almost gave up. But something strange started to happen by week 2. I realized that my mouth wasn't dry anymore. You know that tight, chalky feeling you sometimes get after brushing? It was gone. My gums didn't sting like they sometimes did after using toothpaste. And my breath, while not minty, wasn't bad either. In fact, it was pretty neutral. That got me researching. Turns out our mouths have their own microbiome, a community of bacteria, both good and bad. And traditional toothpaste, with all its harsh chemicals, doesn't discriminate. It wipes out everything, even the good bacteria that are essential for healthy gums, strong teeth, and fresh breath. And that explains why my mouth felt so weird at first. By cutting out toothpaste, I'd essentially given my microbiome a reset button. The bad bacteria, which cause cavities and gum disease, had a chance to be outcompeted by the good guys. And the results? No more dryness, no more sensitivity, and definitely no more bad breath. Quite the opposite, actually. But there was something missing, something my mouth was craving despite not using toothpaste. I started taking ProDentim in week 3 of my no toothpaste journey. And within just a few days, the difference was undeniable. My gums felt stronger. My breath stayed fresh all day. No more dry mouth or weird white coating on my tongue. And my teeth felt like they were getting cleaned from the inside out. By the end of the 30 days, I was hooked. Not just because I survived without toothpaste, but because I thrived. My mouth felt healthier than it had in years. And I realized something powerful. Oral health isn't about scrubbing harder or using stronger chemicals. It's about balance. And ProDentim gave my mouth exactly what it needed. So would I recommend giving up toothpaste forever? That's up to you. But if you're serious about your health, if you're tired of short-term freshness and want long-term results, then it's time to think differently. It's time to support your body, not fight it. So if you're ready to join me on this journey to a healthier, happier smile, so let me clarify something. I'm not anti-toothpaste. There are some really great toothpastes out there, made with natural ingredients that can help improve oral health. But finding them is like navigating a minefield. Most conventional toothpastes are loaded with harsh chemicals like sodium fluoride, which is considered safe by the FDA but has been linked to issues like tooth cavities, thyroid damage, and even cancer. Then there's sodium lauryl sulfate, that foamy lathering agent that can irritate gums, causing bleeding and inflammation. Not to mention the artificial colors, flavors, and sweeteners, which may sound fun, but have been associated with behavioral problems and allergic reactions. So how do you know which toothpaste is right for you? It's important to read labels and understand what you're putting into your body. Look for toothpastes free of sodium lauryl sulfate, parabens, and microplastic microbeads. Natural sweeteners like xylitol or erythritol can be a great alternative to harmful sugar alcohols. And don't be afraid to experiment with different brands until you find the one that works best for you. Your mouth will thank you in the long run. But what about probiotics? Can they really improve oral health? Well, science is on my side. There's growing evidence that oral probiotics can make a big difference in maintaining good oral health. Studies have shown that probiotics can help prevent and treat conditions like gum disease, and even reduce the risk of tooth decay. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Periodontology found that a specific probiotic, called X. profundi, improved gum health in people with chronic periodontitis. Another study in the same journal showed that a combination of probiotics and prebiotics was effective in reducing plaque and improving gum health in children. And those are just a couple examples. There's plenty more where those came from. Plus, here's a cool fact. You probably already have probiotics in your fridge. That's right. Sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir are excellent sources of oral probiotics. Just 1 tablespoon a day can help boost the good bacteria in your mouth. And here's the deal. Our bodies naturally produce probiotics, but as we age, various factors like stress, illness, and certain medications can disrupt the balance of good and bad bacteria in our gut. This imbalance, known as dysbiosis, has been linked to all sorts of health issues from digestive problems to weakened immunity. That's where supplements come in handy. They're like reinforcements for your gut, providing the extra support it needs to thrive. There's a wide range of probiotic supplements out there, each with its own unique blend of bacteria strains. Some are better for specific conditions like IBS or IBD, so it's important to do your research or consult a healthcare professional to find the right one for you. Personally, I've been loving a particular brand. What sets them apart is their unique delivery system. Unlike traditional pills, their capsules are designed to survive the harsh environment of the stomach and release their contents in the small intestine, where they can be absorbed and put to work in your gut. Plus, they use a patented technology called ProDentim, which helps keep the probiotic bacteria viable and active once they reach your gut. In simpler terms, these guys are like the Navy SEALs of the probiotic world. They're tough, effective, and ready to tackle whatever your gut throws at them. I've noticed a huge difference in my overall well-being since I started taking these daily. My digestion is better, my energy levels are higher, and I feel great. I'll be honest, I was skeptical at first, but now I'm a believer. If you're curious about giving probiotics a try, I highly recommend checking out their website. You can learn more about their unique approach to probiotics and even take a quiz to find the right product for your specific needs. Remember, a happy gut means a happy you. So don't wait. Start taking care of your gut today and feel the difference it can make in your life. One thing I've learned over the years is that the most effective solutions are often the simplest. It's like trying to fix a leaky faucet with super glue when all you need is a new washer. You end up creating more mess and wasting time and money. Taking a step back and understanding the root cause of the problem is always the better approach. For example, when it comes to oral health, I used to think that the more aggressive I was with my brushing and the stronger the chemicals in my toothpaste, the better. But then I realized that I was causing more harm than good. Brushing too hard or using abrasive materials like baking soda excessively can damage tooth enamel and lead to sensitivity. That's why I switched to a softer toothbrush and cut back on the baking soda. I also started paying attention to the ingredients in my toothpaste and mouthwash and realized that the chemicals in them could be disrupting the natural balance of bacteria in my mouth. That led me to try a more natural toothpaste and give up mouthwash altogether. These simple changes have made a huge difference in my oral health. Not only does my mouth feel much better, but I also have more energy throughout the day, and my immune system is stronger. I used to be constantly battling colds and flu, but now I hardly ever get sick. It's amazing what a few small adjustments can do for your health and well-being. By taking a step back and understanding the root causes of my health issues, I've been able to make simple changes that have had a profound impact on my life. It's like taking a few deep breaths when you're stressed. It may not seem like much at the moment, but it can make all the difference in keeping your body in balance. So if you're struggling with any health concerns, whether it's oral health, gut health, or something else entirely, I encourage you to follow my lead. Take a step back, understand the root causes of your problems, and make simple changes that can have a big impact. You might be surprised at just how much better you feel when you do. Remember, Sometimes the most complex problems have the simplest solutions. You just have to take the time to uncover them.